Revelio.
Revelio. Wow.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hostess.
I'm not looking forward at all to learning about the Snargaluff. There's a reason that thing has thorns.
As a muggle-born, I never expected to come face to face with a man eating cabbage.
Personally, I think it means you're soft-hearted.
How are there so many lectures in
Can't seem to get the smell of dragon dung out of my robes after that last Hogwarts. Suppose it's better than stink sap, but not by much.
My older brother used to terrorize me with a fanged ring.
Can't imagine. Arthur's got you.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Anyway, I'd better go and make sure the first year caught that cat. don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Professor Howard was carrying some pearl dust. Obviously, I asked her if it was for a love potion. Her face just contorted. You'd think I just beat her at gobstones.
Why are we only learning all the growing potions? When are we learning thoughts for reasons?
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumor. Well, you nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
I sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes.
My family's owl is getting too old. Half of the letters end up in the local pond.
Such a beautiful owl. Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates
5
and
tahun ya
not
di sini
fall
sekolahnya ya.
behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Buku apa nih?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Follow Professor Weasley.
This way.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Ini makan sesuatu di sini nggak ngaruh ke apa-apa ya?
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Oh, apa nih? Rumor to contain some Helga Hufflepuff original creation. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely acquired taste. Pickled dirigible plums, itu resepnya. Bentar, apa sih, gimana? Ya. Just unlock field guide challenge. Your progress toward completing challenge appear here. Oh, pencet start. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenge increase your level and power. Your field guide track your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlock a new challenge category. New challenge you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide page to continue. Exploration, quest, combat, room of requirement. Apa yang ini? Each challenge has tier. Special reward unlocked at each tier you complete, from appearance to critical upgrade. Collect to field guide page in Hogwarts. Reward must be claimed for the challenge menu. Come back often to collect reward you have unlocked. Oke, harus cari satu lagi ya baru dapat hadiahnya. Dapat apa sih barusan? Hadiahnya kacamata ya, guys.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Mana coba lihat lagi. Gear of Range Reward, Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Kacamata apa? Terus level 1. Ini apa nih? Quest. Welcome Hogwarts. Follow. Oh, ini lagi dijalanin. Ya, lanjut. Keren.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Discover a flue flame. Fast travel point. Oh, buat fast travel itu kira lampu doang. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discover flue flames. Ya lumayan lah, jadi biar nggak usah repot-repot kalau lagi males jalan kan. Open map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. Dua area. The left side is the map is where student and professor live, and include the house, common room, and the great hall. Sebelah kiri. Select the Great Hall region. Oh, yang ini. The famous Great Hall of Hogwarts. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in the region. Ada itu. Ada dua tuh. Satu lagi masih hitam. Green flue flames represent flame you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of this undiscovered flame. The right side of the map is where you will find academic point of interest, including the astronomy tower, the library, and greenhouse. Oh, ini tempat aktivitas berarti ya. Kalau di sini tempat istirahat, tempat tinggal. Coba kita suruh apa ini? Library Annex Region. Oke, yang ini. Mbak. Ada 1, 2, 3. Oh, ini udah nyala. Lah, ini udah nyala 2. Oh, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oke, Professor Weasley has unlocked the central flue flames for you. Oh, dibukain sama si profesor. Use to rotate the map and fast travel to central hall flue flames. Yang ini ya. Oke, yuk coba. Kita coba fast travelnya, guys. Wah, nggak sabar nih pengen explore maps, full mapsnya gitu. Luas banget ya. Coba yang join nih, absen dulu siapa aja nih? Wah, ada hutan terlarang juga kan ya di Harry Potter tuh ya. Nah, di hutan terlarang tuh seingat gua dulu tuh ada apa sih? Laba-laba besar itu kan. Terus ini di game Hogwarts Legacy ini tuh karakter-karakter yang ada di film Harry Potter siapa aja sih yang muncul di sini ya? Ini Profesor Weasley aja gue lupa lagi bener ada nggak di film apa cuma di sini aja? Ini loadingnya lama banget. Kayaknya di gua doang kayaknya.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade itu apa sih? As soon as possible to replace the supply you lost on the way here. Apa aja nih? Can you tell me more about Charm class? What exactly is defense against the dark art? Nah ini harus ditanya nih. Gua nggak ngerti.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
Oh, desa.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Oh, desa namanya Hogsmeade. Ini logatnya British ya. What exactly is defense against the dark art? Coba kita tanya yang ini.
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
My suspicion in that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Field
Good
guide.
luck today. And remember
Masih belum paham
to
gua.
use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Dia denger ternyata. I hope I didn't say too much. I
don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
quest log. You can track available quest from the map. This logo represent main quest. Yeah, completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features and grant XP. Okay, some quests are locking by spell and or level requirement. Logonya ada kuncinya. In this case, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. This spell can be Jo, semangat bang. Yo, thank you udah join. New spell can be earned by completing professor assignment or as quest reward. Oke. Questnya ada dua ya, charm class, defend against dark art class. Oh yang tadi diomongin ya. Ini dua kelas pertama di hari ini ya. Oke, reward Levioso udah punya ya. Coba kita yang ini dulu aja biar punya Asio dulu ini. The field guide map show Professor Ronen's class is in the astronomy wing. This castle is enormous. I may need to use the charm compass in field guide to help me find way. Coba kita track dulu sana.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Dapat apa barusan? Oh, bisa kayak gini. Dari charm kompas ya, buat ngedirection, buat ngarahin arah yang udah tadi di direction ya. Coba sebentar mau lihat tuh tadi dapat apa aja. Coba questnya masih yang tadi aja kan? Oke, quest masih yang 2. Terus inventory nih. Masih kosong. Collection apa nih? Oh ini yang tadi. Baru yang tadi doang ya. Ini tuh yang soal field guide ya. Oh, host L preset box. Tutupin gak sih? Ilham Maulana, semangat bang. Thank you bro. Selamat datang. Challenge. Bentar, challenge gini gua lupa lagi jadinya nih. Challenge ada quest sini. Ini apa? Gear of Friends Reward Legendary Globes. Game apa nih bang? Omega M. Game ini Hogwarts Legacy. Harry Potter, tapi bukan Harry Potter ya karakternya. Kita sekolah di Hogwarts, di sekolahannya si Harry Potter. Gear of Friends Reward Legendary Globes. Ini misinya apa? Complete 2 main story quest. Oh, oke. Yang field guide ini tuh tadi misinya apa sih, lupa lagi. Collect 2 field guide page in Hogwarts. Yang beginian ya. Dapatnya dari mana ya, bentar. Dah. Kita langsung lanjut dulu aja ke mau belajar kan barusan ya. Loh, kok tiba-tiba masuk? Ya kok berat gini ya? Ini pencet apa sih? Oh. Ini si kakek ikut juga ya, profesor. Kok hijau sih wajahnya? Oh, kena cahaya tadi mah. pencet apa nih? Oh, didorong doang ya, lupa gua. Oh iya, gue lupa pencet atas kalau misalkan ada pencet apa sih, lupa lagi. Kalau mau nyalain ini apa nih? Oh, ini sihir-sihirnya ya. Divindo Wingardium Leviosa, ini paling gua hafal nih. Buat mindahin barang ya, Wingardium tuh yang. Nah, kenapa tuh? Tadi kalau mau nyalain teleport tuh pencet apa ya? Lupa jadinya. Naik atas.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Jatuh dong dia.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Semangat bang, ya thank you. Kelas pertama nih. Kelas pertama gua nih, kayak gimana nih sekolah di sini?
There is an open seat here.
Yang merah tuh kelas apa ya? Apa sih namanya?
Hello,
Bukan kelas yang merah, hijau, biru, merah, kuning ini apa sih?
Have you met Professor
Istilahnya?
Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Summoning charm gimana?
It
Nggak
seems
tahu
that we're
gua,
in
Pak.
dire need.
Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol pad to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when from the accelerate you wand motion along the symbol pad. Asio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Loadingnya lama, loadingnya selalu lama nih. Special reward will unlock as you progress field guide challenge. Visit the challenge menu to review your challenge progress and collect. Ya, tadi yang misi pertama si challenge-nya itu dapat apa sih, kacamata ya? Gue masih belum mengerti nih, ngambil field guide itu gimana sih tadi? Lupa gue tadi si Profesor Weasley tadi kayaknya ngejelasin sih, tapi gue lupa lagi. Duh, loadingnya lama banget nih. Di orang lain loadingnya biasanya lama juga nggak sih?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Kayaknya gue pernah lihat sih ini. Ini ditarik nih.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Ya, siap Pak, siap. Udah jangan ngomong terus Pak. The summoning charm, Accio, full target closer to the caster. Berapa? Itu ada nilainya guys. 10, 20, 30, 50. And press the assign button to cast Accio. Oke, kita coba ya. Kita coba bisa di mana?
Very good.
50 dong, mantul.
That's it.
Ya. Yang ini 50 juga deh. Kecepatan. Enggak, pas. Sip. Nah, not bad lah.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Keren juga sekolah kayak gini ya.
Would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just the
typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Accio.
Oke, sip. 50 juga cuy. Panas dia panas. Oke. Dia 30. Gue harus bisa 50 lagi nih. Mantap.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Cepet gua. Wah, dia cepet juga sih. Gua jangan sampai 20.
That is how it's done.
Ayo, come on, bisa 150. Yuk. Oke, mantap.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, ada ininya dong.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Agak susah ngalangin beginian loh guys. Harus bisa lah 50. Aduh, gimana ya gitu. Tarik cotan. Kelebihan, kekencengan cuy. Kalah udah ini mah. Udah. Kelebihan. Terlalu bersemangat cuy. Terlalu percaya diri. Ya nggak 50, udah kalah ini mah. Ya sekarang mah kalah. Kecuali si Onai keluar sekarang si bolanya. Ya udah, tuh kan. Dia 80 sama 30. Gua kalau itu 50 juga cuma 80, ya udah kalah, nggak apa-apa lah. Bentar.
I know everyone is here, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
50 tuh kan, 80 gua.
Quite impressive.
Ini kelebihan satu, gagal. Udah kok 8. 110.
Very good, both of you. Well
Bukan yang
done.
barusan 30 yang gua. Remember the tool that exists to help you navigate objective, the charm compass. Remember the tool that exists navigate objective, the charm compass and minimap can work together to help you reach an objective you track. Sama bingit ininya loadingnya guys.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Di mana tuh Ouagadougou?
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Apa nih si profesor mau ngobrol sama gua katanya?
Can use Accio on humans.
Siapa bisa ditanya?
A word, if you would.
Professor Ronan.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise, Master. You know it won't work.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Kenapa, Pak?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Witch sama wizard itu bedanya apa sih guys? Ada yang tahu nggak? Oke, udah beres nih quest. Challenge juga komplit nih. Challenge quest ya tadi tuh ya yang beresin 2 misi. Coba mana lihat. Challenge quest. Oke. Complete, claim dulu atau rewardnya. Ini main story-nya beresin 4 nanti dapat legendary cape. Itu tuh kayak jubah gitu ya. Oke, hadiah pertama kita nih dari challenge. Nah ini nih collect field guide page. Oke, nanti kita harus cari yang kayak gini. Berarti gambarnya kayak gini kali ya. Kayak gitu mungkin. Collection. Oh ini, oh masuk ke collection ya hadiah tadi. Globe stage with mysterious design earned by completing main quest. Coba mana di inventory kita lihat dulu ada nggak? Mana? Oh di gear and wear. Tadi yang ini gitu, perasaan bukan itu. Coba mana tadi? Nah ini kan legendary globes. Legendary globes. Mana ini yang bisa gua pakai? Gimana cara? Itu sih hadiah tadi pakainya gimana guys? Di handwear nggak ada. Pakainya gimana yang tadi hadiah? Ini bukan. Side quest are not available. Oh logonya kayak gitu ya. Available side quests can be found inside region of Hogwarts Mark and discovered by exploring the world. The quest reward XP but do not advance the main story. Oh, oke. Nggak berpengaruh ya ke main story. Oke. Mana belum nemu gua. Ada side quest. Level gua baru 2 guys. Ini handwear yang tadi mana dapat? Kok nggak bisa dipakai sih? Dah. Ini ada logo ini gimana?
Revelio.
Ini ada logo buat fast travel di sini tapi kok nggak ada, di mana sih? Di luar kali.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Ini si
And then the werewolf.
Revelio.
itu kali ya yang di bawah ya. Itu di map soalnya ada apa sih namanya? Apa nih? Oh, kucing. Di map ada peti. Tapi gua nggak lihat peti.
Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Level 1 loh. Apa ini maksudnya? Hah? Maksudnya apa ya? Wah, masih banyak yang nggak gua paham nih. Ini apa juga lagi maksudnya? Kuda itu, kalau di situ sih kuda ya, 12. Yang di 12 itu kuda ya. Nggak tahu maksudnya apa. Entahlah apaan. Ini apa lagi nyala-nyala nih? Pencet apa sih ini? Gue lupa lagi. Nyalain itu gimana guys? Nanyanya soal siapa ya?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Coba gue lihat di sini ada nggak? Tutorial di mana ya? Kau pengen lihat ya?
What are you up to now?
Apa udah nyala ya? Udah nggak perlu diapa-apain ya?
Revelio.
Nah, dapat juga. Apa nih? Oh, tinggal disamperin aja langsung kebuka ternyata.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Loh, apa nih? Terus ini ngepas fungsinya apaan ya? Apa cuman sekedar fungsi yang bukan jadi apa-apa? Wah, nyembur. Gue jadi keasikan buat keliling-keliling dulu nge-explore si castle-nya nih. Coba lihat dulu maps. Ini kelas selanjutnya sih kayaknya gue arahin dulu aja mungkin ya. Ini kan kita itu ada di The Astronomy Wings. Agak bingung sih baca mapsnya. Oh, nggak bisa dibuka. Level 1 lock. Berkabut gitu sih barusan. Ya ada pintu juga, bisa masuk ya? Oh, kelas. Professor Pig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a fifth year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before they begin. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for the detail. Professor Finis, Nigellus Black, Headmaster. Surat buat si Profesor Pig. Ini kayaknya gue hafal sama kelas ini. Wah, bisa masuk juga ternyata ke sini. Oh, ini ruangan si Dokter Pig, si Profesor Pig. Prof. Bisa ditanya dianya, guys. Ada lagi jalan, berarti sini aja. Turun ke bawah kayaknya. Mau ke sini. Petanya agak bingung sih. Oh, bisa kayak gini. Oh, cuma 2 ya. Nggak bisa lebih jelas apa gitu ya mapsnya? Oh gitu doang mapsnya, jadi pusing. Wah, ada pemain musik tapi nggak ada orangnya. Keren. Kita ganggu pakai musik ini. Keren sih, gamenya keren.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Wah, apaan nih guys? Badak, tengkorak badak. Bawah sini apaan? Ini udah di bawah banget ya. Kita masuk dulu kelas takut telat nih. Untung nggak ada jamnya ya. Kan kalau di bully tuh ada jamnya. Ih, mata dong. Kayak quest, kita masuk dulu lah ke kelas dulu.
Is that all you've got?
Nah, kan.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso. Ini nama sihirnya kayak yang udah punya sebelumnya. Yang pertama itu Levioso juga kan namanya?
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Enak banget beres-beres punya sihir Levioso, beres-beres tuh gampang, nggak capek bro.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Victory also with control spell, like the levitation spell.
Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso,
disuruh duel dong.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. What are you doing up there? You're good.
Kalau pengen nahan apa ya?
Perceptive. Thank you. Rather good at this, aren't you? I know.
Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
Protego. Levioso. Good form. I know. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Ya, kalah dong. ulang. Telat gua, masih bingung. Tadi pencet apa sih? Itunya apa? Gua salah terus tadi mau pakai guardnya itu gimana sih tadi? Iya ya. Loadingnya lama terus. A white outline indicates youth active target. Aim LT reveal additional secondary target.
This should be easy.
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Pretend to be your
Oh
first
yeah.
duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid. There you go. Leviosa. Complicates things.
Oke.
I do enjoy life.
Langsung kelar. Tadi masih belum ini ya, masih nyoba-nyoba jadi bingung. Jadi aja kalah. Gak apa-apa ya, namanya juga lagi latihan kan.
You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was never used my wand in combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
You know, you might be a perfect fit for a content exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
Oh, ini mah Revelio.
Levioso.
Mirip sih. Revelio, Revioso. Level 11 loh. Wow, nggak bisa. Gimana tuh cara belajarnya ya?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Weasley after class. Professor Weasley want to see me in her classroom, which is of the Transfiguration Courtyard, located between the library annex and the astronomy wing. So please see has worked on replacing my lost supplies. Oh, ada apa nih? Ada misi, ada quest sampingan nih. Boleh deh, kita kesini dulu aja lah. Jangan dulu ke misi utama. Feel ini belum dapat lagi ya. Atas.
I brought sweets from Honey Chips to share with girls in my dormitory tonight. No acid drops though. Not for that.
Oh, ini tempat yang tadi, baru ngeh gua. Apa nih bawahnya? Sungai.
Revelio.
Wow, tempat apa nih?
What are you up to now?
Oh iya, gue pernah lihat sih ini di YouTube nih tempat ini. Gue sempat lihat video yang ini exploration kayak gitu sih, exploration Hogwarts dari Hogwarts Legacy. Gue pernah lihat tempat barusan. Si bapak
Here
ini.
I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavender.
Revelio.
Ah, ini nih kayaknya nih. Ah, field guide page. Oke, dapat. This tattoo depict the wizard Lakan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appear quiet proud of himself for what precisely? No one knows.
It was granted my privileges, the handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon. So she agreed.
Revelio.
Ada lagi dong. Di mana? Oh ini. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of of the Hebridean Black Dragon. Susah-susah ya dibacanya nih. Misi challenge kedua katanya 8 yang harus kumpulin. Bakal gua kumpulin semua ada kayaknya. Coba kita lihat. Tadi kan challenge itu harusnya dapat hadiah yang kacamata ya. Claim dulu harusnya. Nah, kalau ini dapat Hogwarts Regalia Gloves. Coba bisa nggak dipakai? Di sini nggak ada. Coba. Gold Rim Circular. Tadi itu hadiahnya itu juga bukan sih? Nah ini di collection, Cosmetic alteration applied to gear via the change appearance. Di gear katanya di sini change. Gimana caranya? Oh gini. Oh. Oh. Bisa pakai yang gini ternyata guys. Tadi dapatnya yang ini ya regalia. Oh gitu. Ini biar jadi Harry Potter banget gitu ya. Udah kita coba pakai aja dulu, kita hargai hadiahnya dari pemberian dari gamenya ini ya. Kita pakai dulu. Ini yang ini juga tadi gue cari-cari mana gitu, ternyata di sini change appearance. Tadi nggak baca gue. Ah ini yang tadi. Oh ini juga udah punya ternyata. Biar anaknya tuh anak Hogwarts banget gitu ya. Kayak orang kedinginan. Pakai sarung tangan aja rasanya kayak gerah banget. Lepas aja lah. Ini punya apa lagi? Cuma ini aja. Bisa di unequip ya? Bisa di unequip ya? Oh bisa gini. Aneh. Outfit ini. Oh belum punya kosmetik ya. Gara-gara rambutnya gitu jadi aneh dipakein topi. Ya udahlah, udah ketemu ya sekarang dia pakainya gimana. Oke, collection kita buka dulu. Oke udah. Misinya apa lagi nih sekarang? Yang ini harus 8. Yang ini harus 4 main story. Baru kelar 1 katanya barusan ya, berarti 3 lagi. Ya apalah. Seharusnya side quest juga ada sih harusnya ya di situ challenge-nya ya.
Revelio.
Oh, musiknya bersemangat banget sih. Loading terus pintunya. Wah, kita lihat terus gini guys. Oh, itu tuh tempat ini ya, Quidditch ya. Betul gak sih Quidditch tuh yang ini? Sebentar gua searching dulu coba. Quidditch. Quidditch Harry Potter. Iya betul, Quidditch namanya, yang terbang main bola sambil pakai sapu terbangnya itu. Quidditch.
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over there. Revelio.
Kayaknya ini ada juga nih. Oh enggak ya? Terus fungsinya apa nih?
Levioso.
Oh, digituin dong. Oke, dapet. Unik juga sih.
Revelio.
Buset. Lonceng nggak tuh?
Can
Oh
I
ini
help
si
you?
orangnya ya. Bentar lu kan, bentar. Bentar guys, gue belum nge-save loh ini. Nge-save-nya gimana sih? Nah ini. Gue save dulu di sini lah. Bakal panjang banget kayaknya namatin ini ya. Apa-apalah, nikmatin aja gamenya sampai tamat. Kalau bisa komplit semua segala-galanya. Dikunci dong guys.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I coordinate duel for Cross One, a dueling club of sort. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian. Sebastian itu yang tadi ya?
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Boleh juga.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
Lumayan katanya dapat
agree.
hadiah.
Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Boleh.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Duelis.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Buset lawan. Oh. Oh kayak gitu ya. Break through yellow seal with control spell, like levitation spell, Levioso. Target lock. Lets you track enemies without aiming. Use air to change target lock. Oke. Oke, yuk cobain yuk. Ketek ini mah. Oh bisa menghindar gini. Lumos, oh Lumos mau lampu, salah. Buset. Ya kalah dong. Ya temannya kalah ya.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Ya, ayo,
Yes.
ulang.
Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant! Expulso!
Levioso. Luma. Levioso. Springo. Naviatio.
Oh, there goes my way.
Oke, menang nih sekarang mah.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Oke. Challenge juga ya ada ya yang side quest ya. Oh, di quest di sini. Complete side relationship. Nah, ini lock challenge nggak tahu apaan tuh. Kacamata ya. Kacamata kecil. Complete three side or relationship quest. Nah, sekarang udah nggak ada misi lain sih. Ini yang komplit. Weasley after class. Oke, kita kesini aja lah. Udah nggak ada misi lain sih. Sambil jalan kita sambil coba scan lah ya, nyari feel apa sih tadi namanya? Feel apa? Feel page ya. Tapi jalan gua kemana sih?
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Oh, ini mereka yang tadi yang jadi musuh.
Revelio.
Nah, oh ada sesuatu di sini. Unless in dire strait, it's probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as it is allegedly one of Pip's favorite pranking spot. Tapi nggak bisa masuk. Oh ya, ini bisa nih.
What a striking face. You'll make quite the portrait one day. I wouldn't want to be hung next to
Udah bisa ngomong dong dia.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Wow, baru. Coba. Robes baru, guys. Wih. Boleh juga nih, pakai aja lah. Tapi gue nggak mau pakai kacamata, udahan pakai kacamatanya. Jubahnya beda sendiri nih. Wah, ini nih ada nih.
Revelio.
Oke, dapat lagi guys. This is skeleton of Iris Phoenix or Augure, an intensely cybered who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Ada lagi tuh, mana lagi? Tuh ada suaranya nih. Mana ya?
Revelio.
Mana ya? Tuh ada suaranya tapi nggak kelihatan sebelah mana. Oh sebelah sini sih. Sini. Nggak ada tapi guys. Ini nih suaranya nih.
Revelio.
Oh mungkin sebelah sana bukan di sini. Apa nih? Oh. Oh ini. Auto Silterin like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder. It is actually a serpentine beast. A coil around a tree that extends from the mouth of legendary green man. Silterin tuh ular kan ya? Ada lagi nggak ya? Oh, udah nggak ada deh, udah nggak ada yang tangting. Nah ada lagi nih guys. Nah ini nih. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Elysius, who famously saved in his entire village from an army of Dementor and the Dark Wizard Residian by conjuring a mouse pattern.
And this is where they put me.
Udah selesai? Wah banyak juga ya collectionnya ya. Banyak juga guys. Apa yang barusan itu ada 150 baru dapat 7. Banyak juga. Baru 6, 8, 2 lagi.
Revelio.
Nah ini biasanya itu juga nih.
Levioso.
Oke dapat.
Thankyou.
Gak ngaruh, ini nggak bisa diapa-apain yang hancur ini mah. Gua kira bisa dibantuk lagi.
Revelio.
Nah, ada lagi nih. Kayaknya di sini deh. Nah, ini. Oke, udah 8. Setelah kita buka, kita ke misi dulu aja, ketemu sama Profesor Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travel here than what you've told me, isn't it?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that. What's more? Lupa lagi tuh, emang Profesor Ronan bilang juga gitu ya?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
Salah pilih deh kayaknya.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Wah, kita mau ke desa ya. Apa sih namanya tadi? Nama desanya? Susah nyebutnya. What more can you tell me about potion shop? Coba tanya-tanya dulu aja.
The potion shop, Professor.
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
What's
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Oh, buat bikin sihir ya. So there really is an Ollivander here.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is.
Hogsmeade tuh nama
Most people
tempatnya
are
tuh.
familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Oke, berangkat lo udah.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Aduh. Sama siapa ya? Sama si Sebastian aja lo udah.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ini tuh kok sama temennya ada relationship matternya gitu nggak sih?
Revelio.
Oh, ada di sini dong. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignment are type of quest given to you by Hogwarts professor that, when complete, reward you will new spell. Wow. The reward for completing your first assignment will be Mending Charm, Refaro, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignment and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Boleh juga tuh. Wih, ada seragam baru guys. Ada seragam baru. Seragam baru, ganti lu seragam coba. Bedanya apa ya? Bedanya apa sih? Oh, celananya beda. Boleh deh, boleh ini keren nih. Daripada ini dilipat. Ini aja. Ini defense-nya 5, ini defense-nya 0. Lebih bagus ini guys. Ini juga yang si Robs juga ini gimana ya? Defense 3 tuh kan, ini lebih bagus. Berarti yang handwear ini ngaruh nggak sih? Oh, ini mah nggak ada guys. Oh, bisa diganti sih. Tadi bukannya gua dapat ini juga ya? Apa namanya? Oh, belum diklaim. Yang di sini ya, tadi belum diklaim ya. Nah, ini nih. Oh, ini dapat topi nanti kalau 15 udah selesai. Bentar, ini gimana ya, kok jadi nggak bisa? Oh, di sini pilihnya. Wah, aneh banget ya. Udah nggak usah lah. Tapi kita mau keluar sih guys. Mau keluar kayaknya dingin di luar ceritanya gitu kan. Mungkin kita ganti dulu pakai yang ini. Boleh lah, ini aja lah, yang hitam aja.
Revelio.
Ada yang bunyi-bunyi di mana nih? Oh, ini. The partial transfigured teacup, likely the soon to be reverse error of the second years, serve as cautionary tale for those students who do not take serious the complexities and danger of transfiguration.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Siapa yang ngomong? Oh, ini yang ngomong. Main.
Revelio.
Ini si dokter.
Ah, there you are.
Dokter lagi profesor. Bentar, ini apaan guys? Oh, nanti dulu deh kayaknya itu ya. Ke si profesor, kita kan mau pergi ke sana dulu. Nah, ini nih assignment. Professor Ronan would like to speak with me about some edition assignment. Dapatnya Riparo, tapi kita kan mau ke Hogsmeade dulu. Hogsmeade. Oh, harus punya Reparo dulu require-nya. Oh, ya udahlah. Ternyata ada requirement-nya ya misinya. Asalnya mau di skip padahal.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page in the defense against the dark art tower. Oh.
This is the right
Yang
area.
tadi ya, yang ini ya.
I wonder where the flying page is.
Ngambilnya gimana, bos?
Accio. Revelio.
Tadi perintahnya gimana ya? Collect the flying page. Oh, ini. Gimana ngambilnya ya? Oh, oke, dapat sip. Begitu, oke. Satu lagi di dalam.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio. Accio.
Ini bukanya gimana sih?
Levioso.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Oh, ini. Itu side quest ya barusan ya? Nantilah diambil. Oke. Berarti harusnya ada juga di daftar quest ya di sini ya, si yang barusan. No available tapi. Coba kita samperin.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
And now this poor loser have taken my gobstone and hidden them in the very high place all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gobstone. Gobstone tuh kayak gimana ya? Wow, itu ternyata ada di sana ya, udah ditanda-tandain guys. Salah. Petanya kurang enak sih menurut gue ini. Nantilah itu side quest kan ya? Itu side quest kan ya? Kita lihat quest. Ya, ini kan side quest nih kalau logo kayak gini kan. Assignment ini logonya gitu kayak kertas. Ini side nanti aja lah, kita beresin dulu sih ini nih. Soalnya gue penasaran pengen ke si desanya itu, pengen tahu.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh ini ya gobstone-nya.
Akio. Levioso.
Apa belum bisa sekarang kali ya? Ya udahlah. Nanti dulu lah.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oke. Ugu gaga harus manjat ke sana ambilnya. Manjatnya gimana, Dir? Oh, bisa kayak gini ya, repair mungkin maksudnya ya. Berarti nanti batu statu yang tadi di sana juga bisa dibetulin pakai ini nih kayaknya.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Mantap. Lebat banget tuh rambut karakternya. Ini bisa dicukur nggak sih, Dir? Manjatnya gimana, Dir? Nyangkut di sini dong, nyangkut dong. Gak tahu, gue skip buat ambil gobstone-nya. Oh, belum bisa ya. Harus manjat atau pakai ini, pakai si sapu terbang? Mungkin pakai sapu terbang bisa ngambil situ. Ini kalau mau hide dulu gimana ya? Oh, untrack ya. Oke, sip. Sini dulu lah, penasaran nih. Sebastian. Ada side quest lagi di sini, banyak banget.
Revelio.
This ornate fountain features intricately carved statue.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Agak boleh main sapu dalam sekolah. Oh iya. Wah, boleh juga tuh, nanti sih cari tahu tuh cara naik ke atas gimana nih, menarik nih. Tapi nantilah naiknya. Penasaran sih gua pengen ke desa Desa apa sih namanya, susah banget, lupa lagi jadinya.
Revelio.
Barusan suara di mana sih? Oh, ini. Dah skip aja dulu nyari-nyari kayak gitunya.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Ayo bro, berangkat.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Desa Hogsmeade. Ya, betul itu Desa Hogsmeade. Susah nyebutnya. Jadinya nggak ingat-ingat. Yang serem itu tadi pakai Spelumos. Spelumos belum punya ya? Spelumos tuh ya? Track and discover Blue Flame to unlock permanent fast travel. Oh. Lumos tuh yang mana sih? Yang lampu bukan sih? Yang lampu bukan sih Lumos tuh? Lama banget. Ini di sini Dir bisa ini nggak? Bisa apa namanya? Ada relationship meternya, yang apa relationship meter gitu nggak sih? Kalau misalnya kita temenan sama si orang yang lain gitu, NPC lain itu kita ada relationship meternya kayak gitu. Misalkan sama yang cewek bisa jadi deket gitu, kayak dibully kan bisa gitu kan.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Lumos, masih Lumos. Ini kan? Oh iya ini. Lumos kan tadi kan ya? Oh, iya Lumos. Ya yang ini.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention
enak
record.
banget cuy.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me.
Bentar, Bas.
Was able to convince old
Lihat dulu
Scribner
dong
that I
ini
had somewhere to be.
Castle-nya. Asik. Hogwarts. Soalnya ada misi relationship gitu. Iya ada misi relationship. Mungkin bisa jadi sih kayak gitu.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Kemana bro jalannya?
Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, ini potion.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
Wih,
See
apa
for
nih?
yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the
Keren emang gamenya ini.
Absolutely.
Sayangnya gue nggak bisa rata kanan.
To the left is the
Kalau
forbidden
pakai
forest.
RTX udah enak nih
Out of
grafiknya.
bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself
Apa
firsthand
nyala-nyalain
too.
batu apanya?
Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Udah jauh banget dong, tadi kita jalan masih dekat itu tuh. Masih dekat si tempat Quidditch, sekarang nyampe sini jauh banget. Ya apaan sebelah kiri ya?
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Oh, yang desa ini, Hogsmeade tuh.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade village is brimming with different sights, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide map. Nah, kalau ini lumayan lah, mapnya masih agak enak ya. The Hogsmeade map show shop and point of interest. Ini ya. You can track any of this by highlighting an icon and press also. Okay. Visit Tombs and scroll.
Certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
If it thinks it's got wrong.
Bisa diambil nggak ya? Nggak bisa. Oh bisa. Malah jadi bingung ya. Udahlah, gua direction aja langsung lah, di track aja. Gua harus ke mana tadi? Quest aja langsung lah. Nggak ada di sini. Oh ini nih, visit Tom Scroll. Logonya yang kayak apa namanya, kayak scroll ya, yang kayak scroll. Oh ini, oke, paling depan ternyata. Biar hafal jalan sih sebetulnya nggak perlu di ini ya, nggak perlu di tracking sih harusnya, tapi kadang-kadang suka bingung juga. Ini ya, bukan tuh kan, rasanya itu tadi. Iya ini loh padahal. Coba. Oh nggak muncul di minimap.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Yang mana ya? Yang mana tadi yang disuruhnya ya? Live sampai kapan bang? Sampai kapan ya? Ya paling jam 10 lebih lah, kayaknya 10 lebih. Udah 2 jam, soalnya udah 2 jam lebih soalnya ini. Masih seru sih sebetulnya. Unlock the ability to conjure small potion, potting table with the small pot. Mana aja lah. Oh, beli dua-duanya gratis ini kok.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Oh, kita bisa jual barang juga ternyata. Beast Feeder Spellcraft. Unlock the ability to conjure a beast feeder +1 to make sure your beast. Unlock the ability to conjure the beast toy box. Mahal. Udah skip dulu lah, gua belum paham ini. Oke, sekarang ke bentar, di sini masih ada yang bisa diekspor nggak? Oh kan ada ini tuh. Ternyata ada tangga rahasia nih si bapak ini.
Revelio.
Ada terbang-terbang. Mana sih urusan?
Thankyou.
Oke. Sekarang ke ini lupa lagi barusan yang O dicoret, terus itu botol sama wheat ya. Oh ini paling dekat nih. Apa nih? Guys, oh di sini dapat uang lumayan.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No,
Apa tongkat ya?
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Loh.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes.
Lihat bedanya gimana ya?
You might be the one.
Perasaan kotaknya sama semua.
Here. Take it.
Mana coba ini kayak gimana? Oh.
How intriguing.
Oke, kita customize dulu, guys. Ini apanya nih? Panjangnya.
Curious indeed.
Bedanya mana? Nggak ada bedanya.
How intriguing.
Putih bagus sih ini.
Indeed.
Unik gitu. Ini lihat bedanya apa sih? Gak berubah apa-apa. Ini apanya? Onyx leather, unicorn hair. Karena warna putih, mungkin gua pilih pakai unicorn hair gitu.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
Oh iya, ini bisa diganti kan ya?
How intriguing.
Oh iya, lupa.
Curious indeed.
Bang, harga gamenya berapa ya? Harganya 800.
How intriguing.
Udah lah, ini aja lah. Ini yang nggak ngerti nih.
What do you think?
Tapi aneh juga ya warna putih ya. Carilah.
Extraordinary.
Biar beda sendiri.
Another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Udah ya, di sini udah beres. Oke, thank you Bapak. Udah seluruh. Ada dong di sini. Boleh nggak masuk situ emang? Oh, di luar guys. Oh, ini ada di sini. When of variety of wood and all manner of flexibility is processing one of 3 magical cores Choose their owner in this cozy, cluttered shop run by the amiable and knowledgeable Gerbold Ollivander in the profession in Winecraft since dari tahun 382 before century ya. The Ollivander family are considered the best winemaker. Sekarang kita ke sini guys. Tadi masih ada terbang. Oh ini guys. Ini nih yang terbang-terbang nih. Ambil dulu lah bentar.
Akhir.
Gak dapat lagi. Gak kena. Sah. Oke. Ini sama satu lagi tuh yang kayak wheat. Oh ini nih. Bisa masuk nggak sini? Oh dikunci guys. Itu naikin level kunci gimana ya?
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Cek gitu nya, aku kayak pernah denger di game apa ya, mirip ya. Ingredients.
Revelio.
Lihat dulu inventory ada apa lagi nih. Oh Oh, yang tadi ya, delicate wing used in the focus potion. They are commonly found in the open field. Oh, udah kebuka nih kacamata. Topi ini 3 lagi. Ini masih 10 lagi. Oh, dapat ini nih. Oh, belum. Ini belum. Buka ininya. Terus kacamata juga udah nggak pakai. Udahan pakainya. Ini rambut bisa ganti nggak sih teman-teman? Awal pos nggak punya.
What can I do for you today?
Wah, masih pada bingung gue ini pakainya gimana tadi. Terus bikin ini gimana tadi. Baju guys. Oh, bisa ganti. Ternyata udah punya yang ini ya. Bedanya apa sih? Oh, celananya. Bagus yang ini ya, cuman dia defense-nya lebih kecil. Offense-nya. Oh, ini cuma 0, kalau yang ini 3. Dalamnya ganti juga lah. Ini 5. Wah, tuh kan lebih besar. Jadi bukan hanya penampilan doang ya, tapi dia ada efeknya juga. Terus satu lagi ke sini guys. Apa nih? Oh, bisa kayak gitu ya? Dan terbang-terbang lagi. Mana kok nggak muncul? Hah? Ya, berlebihan guys. Tunggu. Telat. Oke, dapat. Wah, gila, ini tempat masih luas banget ya.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Dittany seeds. Wow.
Do have a look
Berarti
around.
bisa nanam ya?
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Ini buat a nutrient rich compost that can be added to plant to increase their yield. Pupuk ya. Berarti memang bisa bercocok tanam nih. Labunya gede-gede guys. Coba mau lihat maps. Gua mau lihat map, salah pencet terus malah ke start terus. Kita di sini. Oh segini doang sih. Ini tapi mungkin ini nanti kebuka juga sih kayaknya. Mungkin ada updatean lagi kali, mungkin. Atau yang multiplayer kali ya. If you see this icon at the location, hover over it to reveal any hidden icon that may be the same location. Maksudnya gimana? Tapi ini walaupun dilihat dari peta sebesar ini tuh kayak kecil ya, tapi kayaknya kalau dieksplor tuh luas juga tempatnya. Kita dari sini kita ke sini aja juga jauh. Baru level 6 gue nih. Sebentar, ini masih ada tempat yang masih bisa diekspor lah ya. Ada nih, ini bisa dicukur nih kayaknya nih. A hairdressing salon run by kalian snelling at that over the latest hairstyle. Kita cukri dulu aja. Mana di jalannya? Udahlah, ngasal aja. Eksplorasi tanpa tiada batas ya, asik. Kenapa di sini nih? Mama atau siapa ini? Oh, laki-laki, gue kira nenek-nenek.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are.
Ini buka ini gimana sih?
Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it. As you'll wait.
Desanya keren sih. Ini tempat apa ya? Coba kita masukin. Kue. Tempat makanan. Main makan aja di tempat orang. Loh, kok terbang? Ayo lo terbang lagi. Jadi berapi gitu. Makanannya punya efek-efek masing-masing. Oh, ada ini. This street explode when eaten. Although they are unlikely to cause serious injury, one is advised to chew carefully. Oh, gede banget buahnya. Makan terus sampai kenyang. Ada penjaganya. Level 1 lock. Banyak yang dikunci ya, tapi gua nggak tahu cara ngebukanya gimana. Wah, seru juga nih eksplorasinya nih. Kita mau cukur dulu gua. Masih tadi tempat cukur. Oh, di sini. Salah. Ini. Oh, nggak bisa lewat sini ya? Maksudnya biar nggak lewat si ini bisa nggak lewat si Sebastian, takut tiba-tiba lanjut misi. Ini toko apa? Musical balloon. Unik sih, keren. Ini tuh latarnya tahun berapa sih ceritanya? Sebelum Harry Potter atau sesudah Harry Potter? Nah, salon nih. Cukri dulu, cukri.
Hello.
Oh, come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
A change? Why not? Yeah.
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
Coba ada rambut kayak gimana
What
aja
is it you
modelnya
might be
di sini.
interested in?
20 doang, murah, gas lah. Jadi kayak sahrukan gini gimana? Rambut memang ngerubah wajah ya, wajahnya gitu, beda rambut beda wajah gitu. Ini ceritanya 100 tahun sebelum Harry Potter, Bang. Dumbledore aja masih bocil 9 tahun. Satria Herla. Wah, nice info. Si Dumbledore di mana liatnya? Gue belum lihat soalnya. Pantes ini soalnya lebih jadul, 100 tahun. Soalnya kan kalau di Harry Potter udah ada mobil, kalau di sini kan belum ada kan mobilnya kan. Ini juga waktu pas mau ke Hogwarts kan naik itu ya, apa? Kayak kereta kuda gitu kan. Rambutnya yang mana ya? Ini kan rambut cewek sih, bisa ada di sini juga sih. Ya, rambut cewek dong. Ini rambutnya kekinian, terlalu kekinian cuy. Yang mana ya? Ini terlalu pasaran rambutnya. Ini sih jadul, cocok gitu. Haji Potter. Kemarin dia bilang Haji Potter soalnya itu parah. Warna ini bagus juga sih rambutnya ya. Kalau muda. Coba rambut yang ini tapi warnanya ini. Kayak siapa ini ya? Ini rambutnya kekinian. Atau kekinian yang jadi ngikutin rambut zaman dulu ya. Gue suka yang ini sih, lebih gimana ya lihatnya ya. Ini aja kali ya, ini aja lah kayaknya. Wis, jadi lebih muda guys. Tuh kan kelihatan mudanya kan daripada rambut panjang. Mantul lah, mantul. Udah, kita kembali dulu ke Hogwarts. Sama si Sebastian. Nanti main lagi ke sini lah. Sekarang kita pulang dulu. Udah terlalu lama nih di desa ini.
Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Tuh, ada apa? Orc. Wah, siapa nih?
Away from the building! Away from the village!
Leviosa. Accio. Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear it down eventually.
Jelindas gua. Wah, dia terbang cuy, si Sebastian. Geser lah, cuy. Oh.
What was that?
Oh, dari mana itu datangnya?
Nicely done.
Oh.
Leviosa. Look out! Leviosa. Leviosa. Prepare.
Aduh.
Leviosa. Leviosa. Ringo.
Nggak bisa diangkat ini kan.
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Oh. LB sama RB.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Apa nih? Repair. Oh, perbaikan.
Oh, hello there. Accio. How much of your wood?
I'll go and see what's yours.
Apa mau kemana dia? Pusat buat beli rumah dong.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Mana lagi nih harus?
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Dua lagi, satu lagi. Mana satu lagi yang rusak? Oh ini nih.
Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Dikasih robe.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Oh, kita bisa beli baju di sini ya. Berarti memang di tempat ini tuh, di desa ini tuh kan lupa lagi namanya. Bagus-bagus ya. Segala ada. Oke. Wih, keren nih.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio. More battle-worthy items, should you want. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Oke deh. Tap dulu. Mana save-nya nih, guys? Oh, ini settingnya lupa. Kita save dulu di sini. Wah, oke. Baiklah teman-teman, sepertinya udah di sini gue udah main 3 jam juga. Nanti gue lanjutin lagi deh ini gamenya, nggak tahu besok, kalau enggak lusa mungkin ya, si game Hogwarts Legacy ini. Thank you banget nih yang udah join di sini nih. Beberapa orang, banyak banget nih yang join. Thank you. Nanti gue lanjut lagi di besok hari Kamis. Berarti di Jumat mungkin Jumat ya. mungkin Jumat nanti gue lanjut lagi. Kalau besok sih kayaknya enggak, soalnya ada game lain yang bakal gue mainin besok gitu. Oke, thank you yang udah join. Sampai ketemu lagi di live stream selanjutnya. Jangan lupa di like, jangan lupa juga di subscribe, dan follow sosial media gue juga ada di deskripsi. Langsung aja di klik linknya. Oke, sampai ketemu lagi di live stream selanjutnya. Bye bye.